In this video, we head to Big Pine RV Park in Crescent, Oregon. I'll show you a little bit of the drive to get there and a little bit of the trails and about the RV park itself. So I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thanks for watching. We are on our way to Big Pine RV Park in Crescent, Oregon. Anybody that's RV'd any length of time or done much traveling knows that no matter how much planning you do and what you think you know about an RV park, things happen. It's not necessarily what you think it's going to be when you're there. So this was a last minute change. We went to another park, and if you don't feel comfortable in a park, you shouldn't stay. And that's kind of what happened to us. We were at a park. We did stay one night. While we were there that night, I spent my time on the internet finding another place that was all along our way. And I found a great one. Big Pine RV Park turned out to be a very nice RV park. So just keep that in mind. If you get to an RV park and you're going, this is not what I thought it was going to be, and I'm not comfortable, pack your bags and head somewhere else. There's always another RV park to go. And it turned out to be a great drive. Not only did we find fuel along the way, which if you're going to La Pine, Oregon, there's a fuel up that was not on my Garmin, not on my Google, but we were able to find fuel, which we had enough to get to where we were going, but was nice to be able to fill up. And they had a truck wash along the way, so we were able to clean the RV, because the shell road we went on going to the last place, yeah, that was just the start of a bad thing. So we got it cleaned up. They even cleaned off the hose down the Jeep and side by side for us. So it was a great drive, easy drive, beautiful drive to La Pine, Oregon. Although I will say they did have some fires not too far, so we did have a few days of smoke, but it didn't matter. It was a great stay, and highly recommend this RV park. And just know that in La Pine, there is fuel and there is a truck wash, because it didn't show on Google or anywhere. So it was a good stop and a good choice. I'm including some of the drive video. I know I normally don't do that, but this was such a pretty drive. There was a little bit of smoke in the air, as I said, so it's a little hazy, but that was fine. It was still beautiful, and we were all glad to finally get to the RV park. Even Izzy, here's a little clip of Izzy and Gabby as Izzy voices her opinion. It's important to note that she wasn't exerting herself like getting up to bark. She's just laying there and barking. Fortunately, she's not real loud when she barks. Nobody outside the trailer could have heard her. Gabby's another story. When Gabby barks, everybody knows Gabby.
It. What's this about, Izzy? What's it about? Gabby, tell me, what's it about? What's her problem? Izzy. Izzy, stop it. Tell her stop it, Gabby. Izzy. 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 Could we talk? Can we talk? Okay, you're cute. You're so cute. Good girl. What a good girl you are.
Okay, she's a little defiant, but the campground itself was beautiful, and we really enjoyed it. It's always scary because I didn't have time to really do much research about Big Pine RV Park or anything, so it was kind of a shot in the dark. But I was not happy at the last place. So, and just a side note, I purposely am not telling you where the place was. We weren't happy. That was our personal opinion. There were people that were there, and I saw reviews about it, so we chose not to stay at the last place. I did not do a video on it, and I have not included it in any of our videos, just because it's my opinion, not necessarily everybody's opinion. So that was our choice. So continue on with this video. I figured, what the heck, and this turned out to be fabulous. They had a lot of cancellations because of the smoke in the area. There had been the National Forest Service had put out a warning about fires in the area and burns and all the smoke. So they had a lot of cancellations, and that's great. That was great for us. I mean, they had a spot that we would fit in. The sites were big. The owner's very nice, very helpful. He laid out this campground to be accessible for big rigs, and it worked beautifully for us. They do have some long-term there and a couple older trailers there and some stuff, but nothing that bothered us. Not a lot of facilities, not a swimming pool or any of that, which we don't care about anyways. I've said before, we care that we fit. I care that I have phone service and internet, and satellite is a bonus. And if you just tell them that you need satellite, they'll make sure you're not under the trees. And yeah, it worked fabulously for us. This is on our way to Crater Lake. So it's about 3 hours from Crater Lake. We actually took one day. Well, actually, it's not even that far. It's maybe 2 hours from Crater Lake. From our Crater Lake RV Park. That's where we're going next. So we took a day and drove up there just to see how hard it would be. It's no big deal to get to Crater Lake RV Park. And I'll tell you about that when we get there, and I'll do some videos on it. But this area was fun rides. This ride's just gonna be a little bit of us out of the woods, and then we go into town and find a couple unusual roads for us. We're not used to driving through a sawmill, basically, and we get fuel in town and all that. So, hope you enjoyed this video, and like, subscribe, all that stuff. It really helps the channel grow. If you subscribe, really appreciate it, and hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna explore a little bit of the area. I do have another video I'm gonna do on this one for one of the later trail rides that had some beautiful views, and there was a lot of other riding that we just didn't stay there long enough to do, but sure was pretty area, and you could definitely ride a few days there without any problems. Their website tells you that there's hundreds of miles of trails, and they are accessible straight from the park. You may have to do a little hunting around to figure out how to get to them, because we did. But beautiful, beautiful area. we knew we had to get fuel in the side by side, so we hit a few of the trails, and then we decided to head to the gas station and took a, I don't know, different route through town to get there. I don't know what the rules are in Oregon. We just kind of guessed if we didn't go on the main road that we were okay. So that's kind of what we did. I'm not sure what the rules are. You certainly need to check that out. But we didn't have any problems there. So we tried to be very respectful and quiet around houses, and just be respectful of people's property. And then we didn't have any problems. Here we're going to cross the road, and we get to drive through basically lumber on both sides like a sawmill. We weren't really sure we were supposed to be on that road. We actually stopped and asked someone if this was a legit road we could ride on, and they said, "Oh yeah, it just comes right out by the gas station." So yeah, no problem. Go ahead and ride it. So we rode right over it. Well, you'll see. See what you think. About here, where we started seeing all this lumber, we're going, okay, that seems, this seems fine. Or is this going to dead end, or what's it going to do? I kept assuring Vic that I had on my Garmin, my Google was showing me that it went right on around legitimate roads, but he started thinking that, well, it just didn't seem like a road he thought we should be on. But turns out it was fine, and it was kind of fun riding through and seeing the workings of a sawmill. This is where he really started questioning when they were on both sides of the road and it looked like equipment, and we came to the stop sign. And up here we asked somebody, and they said, yeah, sure, it's fine. You can see all where they're working with the lumber on both sides of the road. It just, I don't know. It looked like it was a road you weren't supposed to be on, but they said it was absolutely fine, and it was pretty interesting. Hadn't seen anything like that before on trails for us, so it was pretty cool to drive through and see the stacks of lumber on both sides. Yeah, kind of looked like we shouldn't be driving through there, but this person here walking told us, sure, she said, sure, no problem, go ahead, not an issue. So we did. It was pretty cool area. Let me know what you think. Would you have felt comfortable driving through here, or would you have just, you see the equipment going, would you have thought you were supposed to drive through, or not? Up here on the right is the gas station, so we pulled in, fueled up, and headed back out on the trail. can see it's a little dusty. So we were trying, especially in town, you see the dust in the around the houses. We tried to go slow and not stir much dirt up, but still was a fun drive. It was pretty fun out there and just beautiful. We didn't see a lot of wildlife, or we saw one deer, I think, one day, but still was a beautiful drive. There are some houses, some private property back there where people have bought lots and have few houses in a few areas. So we just tried to be very respectful and not go near where it looked like they were private. But this is also the power line road, and you can run it for miles and miles across the highway. And out there, something we had wanted to do, we just didn't get to. But man,
free flowing, sailing with the wind, not knowing how this story ends. Kind and brave, I know you'll find a way.
and then we decided to head back into camp. So here's some videos of us, the road to camp. They even mark it for you. They even have a sign out so you don't miss the road. I use Onyx and I track our path so I can see exactly where we've been. Even if the road's not on there, at least we'll track the path so I can find my way back. So that helps a lot for us. But they do have a sign out there marking it so you don't miss your drive to Big Pine RV.
Grounded, steady, earth between your toes, arms wide, ready, love is true, you know. Come roll, you can borrow calm, piece by piece.
Here's our drive as we go back into the RV park so you can get an idea of the area. The owner does live on site, so they're there and very helpful, very nice people. So pretty interesting place. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And we'll see you down.